What was your favorite movie when you were a kid? When I was really young in the early 2000s, I'd watch whatever was hot in theaters from Spider-Man, Finding Nemo, Spy Kids, Stuart Little was my shit, The Incredibles. I remember I was 6 years old when Ice Age came out in theaters. I remember getting popcorn that day. I remember sitting in the seats with my gummy bears, watching the Sloth and Mammoth save that baby as they get chased by lions. I remember I got into a big fight over an action figure of the squirrel that likes the acorns and shit, but I'm not even gonna get into that. That's a really long story. On the other hand, I watched a lot of animated movies, from Disney classics like Aladdin, The Lion King, all the way to anime movies like Spirited Away, Pokemon 2000, Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. I'd say the movie that all the young thugs watched back in the day, all the OGs, was Cinderella, man. That was my shit back in the day. I remember driving up to this girl's house with my Pinocchio backpack. She came in, we drove away, we watched Cinderella, and then Beauty and the Beast.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What do you like to do outside of otaku activities? Man, I do different things every single day. I like going on long-ass walks alone, listening to hip-hop. I like chilling with people sometimes, smoking that good shit. Though at most, I'm only around like 2 people at once because I can't handle any more than that. I don't really like people that much, and when there's like 5 or 6 people in a group, I feel like I'm not even a part of that. I'm just trying to think of excuses to get out. I left my keys at Pizza Hut. I also like messing with people. Sometimes it's really funny when you do it to old people, like you walk by and I'm having a conversation with a friend. I'll just say some borderline really weird and creepy shit. Bro, I love fucking iguanas. And yeah, that's childish and immature, but man, this generation is fucked. Gives me a big boost to my ego. Working out's in Double 4's blood too. How long does it take you to edit your videos? Do you edit them in specific patterns, or is it just random? One reason why I don't drop mad videos is because editing takes a long ass time. It all depends on the video, but for instance, like my Naruto chapter reviews take 5, 6, 7 hours to edit sometimes. So a good portion of my Wednesdays are literally spent just editing videos. Whereas my One Piece and Fairy Tail reviews only take a couple hours to make. That's one reason why my One Piece episode reviews come out so late or the next days, because I got better things to do on Saturday night than break down the Tontada invasion on Green Bit. As for the editing patterns, it's usually the same throughout all my videos. The zooms. Alright, you could stop zooming now. And a lot of people say, why don't you just cut down on the editing? Why do you edit your videos at all? You edit too much. Well, I have this very weird OCD thing with making videos to the point where it's like, if I don't do everything in a specific pattern, I just won't upload the video at all. If you could learn one ninjutsu, what would it be? Now, normally people would want overpowered abilities like Universal Push, Chidori, motherfucking Fireball, Jutsu, Tsukiyomi. Though if you had any of those abilities and you tested it, the motherfuckers up there in the government that's spying on you, everything that you damn do, all the drones, they would eliminate your ass before you put that shit to good use, son. Though the Shadow Clone Jutsu would be the perfect technique for this society. You could DP a bitch without a partner. Enough said, moving on. Jokes aside, with the Shadow Clone Jutsu, you could get yourself out of any situation. Create 100 of yourselves, the cops won't know what to do when they catch you with an ounce. You'd be able to win any single fight, even if you're weaker than your opponent, because as they're being occupied with you, you create 3 more of yourselves, attack them from the side, from the back, unless you're too weak to do any kind of damage, but then just get a knife or something. And you could ask girls out on dates if you don't have the confidence to do that with yourself, because the minute she rejects you, you could just cop yourself out. I just got done watching the Sasuke retrieval arc. People told me to go straight to Shippuden in the comments. Should I skip the rest of the original Naruto and move on? At this point in time, you could skip the original Naruto filler arcs, but honestly, after the Sasuke retrieval arc, there's about 80 episodes of Naruto filler that really makes you bond with a lot of these characters that don't get the proper development in part 2. The Kurosuke family, the Star Village arc, Kurenai's student, Menma, Geno. Oh god, I literally burst in tears in some of these arcs. I definitely recommend watching them. They're some of the most amazing bits in Naruto, and I definitely talk about them sometime in the future. If you could change one thing that happened in Naruto, what would it be? I would definitely change Naruto going to the Toad Sage before the invasion of Konoha and becoming the child of prophecy. Not because it ruins the theme of the story, but because it was unnecessary and it prevented us from getting a full fight between Naruto and Nagato. We could have seen Naruto fight the full-fledged Rinnegan instead of him just bowing down and saying, I think you're gonna be the next one to bring peace to the world. I could see it in you. You're the child of prophecy. Like, that bullshit prevented us from getting that full fight. And granted, he was sick, but he still had the Rinnegan. He had Konan by his side. And Naruto could have easily lost that fight, but then Nagato was just so sick and injured, he just fell to the ground, saying, you know what? I still think this world is fucked up. I'm about to die here. Please, if you do anything, that'd be great. Who is your favorite godlike character in anime and manga? Hands down, my favorite godlike character is Father from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. The way this character was written, becoming the first homunculus ever, starting off in the Flask hundreds of years ago, meeting von Hohenheim, taking his identity, killing hundreds of people, hundreds of cities, to only end up being able to bypass the equivalent exchange process. He's creepy, the way he got his powers makes sense, he's not too OP to where any character couldn't defeat him, and the way he planned on controlling Amestris with the Philosopher's Stone, sacrificing all of its population, brilliant. Are you going to be reviewing any of the new anime series that are coming out or that came out? Now, I'll definitely be doing a lot of episode 1 reviews of new anime coming out. I'll probably do a video talking about Magi Season 1 and 2, Black Bullet, No Game, No Life, and I am planning on reviewing Sword Art Online Season 2. Guts versus Levi. Is Levi able to use his 3D maneuver gear? I'm about to say yes because without it, he'd get smashed. Now, the reason Guts would kill Levi is because Guts is literally a monster. Even if Levi would outspeed him, go to his back, Guts has range on him, and usually people have to sacrifice range for speed, because the average person can't pick up a big-ass giant sword and swing it around. But that's not the case with Guts, so he'd kill Levi even though Levi's a boss himself.